designer shows. I got Robin Ways, they tros. I got get the pack, yeah, I turn them into blows. You like my shows, yeah, baby, yeah, they pose. Hot as eggs, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's Kicks and Clips, aka T-Red Cuts, aka T-Red, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the new pickups I just secured this week, last week, and I would say about a month ago too as well. So let's get into it. So first up, we got a pair of orange lobsters. And you can tell by that box, special box pair. I was lucky enough to get these off Tradeblock. Traded a couple shoes for them. Easy process, I would say. Takes about a couple weeks to get your pairs in. First off, you gotta send your pair in. You gotta wait until they get there, authenticate them, and then you gotta wait till the other person sends their pair in. Now they give you, I want to say it was like 72 hours. Once you send it in, that 72 hours like little window goes away. So what they do is kind of send you like a tracking of the trade. First you send it in, next you wait for the other person to send it in. You'll get tracking when and where that package is going. Like for instance, my package was going to Houston to the Tradeblock headquarters to get authenticated, make sure everything was there, everything was DS, stuff like that. Same as well as this pair. Went to Tradeblock, got authenticated, sent me, what little things, errors, that I didn't get maybe told. So yeah, we'll get all into that, my Tradeblock experience and what I think about it. Do I like it? So first, let's get into what I traded to get these shoes and what kind of the process was to get these shoes. So first, I threw a bunch of shoes on Tradeblock. I didn't really throw offers on there. I just kind of threw my shoes on there to kind of see, what it was about. First, I made a public offer. Or no, not a public offer, a private offer. Once I made that private offer, it went into a public offer. So if you guys do not use Tradeblock or haven't used it before, what they do is once you make a private offer, they make it into a public offer. So anybody and everybody can see it on Tradeblock as long as they have that shoe or are looking for that shoe. So once they find that public offer, they could accept it regardless of the situation. So I made that private offer, made it into a public offer. Once that public offer got accepted, took my shoes off right away at Tradeblock. So I'll kind of explain that process. So once I made that, got accepted, boxed up all the pairs of shoes that I traded. Kind of get a label. Once you get a label from Tradeblock, you print it off. You make sure your pairs are secured in the box. If they're not, and they're damaged box, you don't list it on Tradeblock, yada yada yada, they'll flag it right away. They'll send it to the trader and be like, hey, this wasn't listed on the description on Tradeblock, could have been damaged in shipping. So make sure you package your shoes correctly, because you will get flagged if it is damaged. Once you get them packaged up and make sure they're sealed, secured, everything's good to go, take it into UPS, FedEx, whatever they use. For instance, I was using UPS, took it into UPS, get a receipt, you don't get a receipt, whatever. It's all up to you. You wait for that process, you wait for that shipping to get into the authentication center. Once both pairs get into the authentication center, the authentication process starts. So once that gets there, starts, you'll get a notification through the Tradeblock app. All pairs have arrived through Tradeblock to authentication center. Once you get that notification, the authentication starts. You will get notified if there's a defect that is not listed, box damage that is not listed, or a missing accessory that is not listed on your description on Tradeblock. It's not a big issue. In my opinion, I would message the trader that you're trading with. So for instance, I made an issue on the listing. A pair of shoes that I had was a 10.5 and I made the listing as 11. Message the seller or trader. I was like, hey, I made a mistake. I hope this is okay. He was cool with it. He accepted the flag message that he got. And we were good. So everything was clear on that. I didn't get anything because I didn't have anything missing. So that was good. That's what you want. Nothing missing. All accessories there. Or you'll have to send back your pairs and you'll get your pairs back. So once everything goes through, I say it takes about a week and a half for your pairs to get to your door. Now, for instance, this came in a big box. Not very many ways you could ship this box, but came in a big box. You'll have to wait about a week and a half, probably, I would say, for bigger shoes, maybe 3-4 shoes that you're trading for. Maxed out you can trade for is 3 shoes, but you can add money on top if you wanted to. So if it's an exclusive Heat shoe that you want, only have 3 shoes that you offer, but still, you know, you're missing a little chunk of change for that shoe, you can add what, $200-300, $400, you know, whatever you're missing, that chunk of change that you're missing for that shoe. Once you do that, you get your shoe. So the first thing you get, obviously, is the special box. On the front of it, you can see the orange lobster is a phone. It says some lettering right here at the bottom there. And then the border of the box is like a picture frame. I thought it was a pretty cool touch. And then once you turn it around, it almost acts as like a, I wouldn't say a treasure map, but like an old wood box cutout. And then these square pieces acting as, you know, it's stapled in or nailed in. So that's a pretty cool touch. You got the Concepts logo right in the middle. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, couple tape marks on the back, which I think is a cool touch. It's acting as an old kind of crate. I think it's pretty cool. But that's pretty much the special box of that. And once you open it up, there's nothing really inside that you really see that kind of hits it off. It's just black inside. Like I said, the outside of the back is kind of like a wooden crate. Keep the lobsters in, keep them fresh. That's pretty cool. Same thing on the top of it. Nothing really on the inside of it. Nothing too special really on the inside. So, but man, this is a pretty huge box. I thought it was gonna be huge and heavy once I got it in, picked up the box. It wasn't too heavy, but definitely awkward. The second thing you'll get that doesn't include in the other pairs is the Bear Bricks. Now you get 400% Bear Brick and you get 100% Bear Brick. Obviously the 400% one's bigger, 100% one's smaller. I would say the 100% one's about this size, while the 400% one's probably about this big from the box. So I'm gonna keep these DS. You can flame me if you want. It's a lot easier to replace the shoes rather than these Bear Bricks, so take it how you want it. Another thing that you don't get with the regular box pair is these special rubber bands. Now you get this green one that says 20 years on the front of it. Nothing on the back of it. Just says 20 years. And then you get this gray one that says Concepts. Now I think these personally are the better bands. Obviously you get the black one. Let me grab that as well. You get the black one as well. But let's get into the shoe, man. So a couple buddies of mine were actually lucky enough to get this shoe. One actually hit it for retail. Another one ordered off StockX. But man, once I seen their pairs, I knew I had to have it. There's no question in my mind that this is probably one of the most executed shoes that they did. Like special box pair wise, like Bear Brick wise, like man, you couldn't have done this any better with what they did. Like I said, man, that satin Nike swoosh, it's just way different. It's so clean, so different. It's got a little shine to it, got a little marble effect almost. So clean, dude. So executed very, very well, man. Like I said, that suede on that toe cap, man, you can't do that any better. Can't do it any better, man. I swear to God. So let's take a look at another shoe that I picked up on release day. The Cherry 12 classic colorway, man. They executed this shoe very well as well. You got that nice tumble leather on that side panel right there, going through all out the shoe. Same with that toe cap. It's not as buttery on that toe cap just because you got a little less leather in that area, but you got that solid red hit on the side. Same with the outsole. You got that carbon fiber in the gray and black kind of striping. Back tab, fire. If you were to think of a Jordan 12, this would be definitely one of them, as well as the Flu Games. But man, they executed this shoe very well. Like leather, can't beat it. That bright red, man. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. Classic Jumpman on the front right there. Got that 2-3 right going down the tongue. Classic. They did the thing on these for sure. Can't beat it. And now we're gonna get into the most controversial one that I picked up on release day, November 4th. The Royal One Reimagined. Now, not a lot of people like this shoe just because of that suede. Trust me, I was one of them until I picked it up and actually looked at it in hand. It is not that bad. That suede's super soft. Not as buttery as that Orange Lobster though, but it's super soft. It's kind of like more of a hairy suede, not really buttery suede. But that black on that toe cap and them side panels, it is a nicer nubuck suede. But classic Royal colorway. I know a lot of people are not a fan of that suede just because they're traditionally leather. I get it. Like I said, I was not a fan of it at first, but in my opinion, if you got the pack, you got to complete it. So you got to pick this one up. I got the Jordan 3 Reimagined on the way, white cement. So I got to complete that as well. I got to get this patent bred Reimagined, as they say. It's not a Reimagined, but I can't believe they said that was a Reimagined. But yeah, most controversial one we got. You got that black tongue with the royal head on the top right there. Can't go wrong with a royal colorway, man. But like I said, this is probably the most controversial one. Got that suede. I get why people say that, you know. You're so used to a leather royal. You gotta keep it OG, you know what I mean? Or make it close to the lost and found. Why wouldn't you? But yeah, who knows? I'll eventually wear this shoe. Maybe, maybe not. Like I said though, once you get that water on that suede, it's over with. Over with. Good luck trying to clean it. Good luck trying to fix it, because it's just gonna be a white spot right on there. So good luck. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys let me know which your favorite pickup was for the last couple of months that I picked up. Like I said, I'm sure you guys are gonna pick the Orange Lobsters, but you can't beat a classic Cherry 12 colorway, man. You really can't. That Royal One's gonna definitely grow on me, hopefully. But like I said, you gotta complete the pack if you got all three, so, or if you got the rest too. So, but like I said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys check out the next few videos that I'm coming up with. Hopefully I can get them DMP 11s. I'll get a video out for you guys ASAP once I get those in. But appreciate y'all again. T-Red out.
I'm the MVP cause they call me Mr. Big Bucks. Gucci when I put my wrist up, I ain't never switch up. I'm just trying to get my chips, Dolce all up on the kicks. So this